Welcome back. Here we are looking at Dogecoin. Now, Dogecoin over the past 2 or 3 days has had some interesting price action and some interesting news as well. We're covering all of that in this video relatively quickly. We're going to be having a look at the latest news and obviously doing a technical analysis after we have done that. So let us jump quickly into the video. If it sounds good, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, but do remember this is not financial advice. It is nothing more than my personal opinion. Now we're going to jump in and have a look at Doge and the patterns that we have been seeing over the past few days. We can see down here that Dogecoin on the 1 day in the more simple charts has been moving in a pretty bullish way. We can see in the morning up until the afternoon of today we have been moving upwards. Now we have seen a bit of consolidation from about 3:55, which is UK time, 3:35 onwards. We have seen this consolidation. Now ultimately we are looking for that push above the 30-cent range. I'm sure most of you will know that by now, and on the 5-day chart we have been above that 30-cent range, but we have actually fallen below it, and right now we are trying to get above it. So again, the more in-depth technical analysis is going to come in just a moment, but I do want to have a look at this news article that we have had published on bitcoin.com. So we're going to scroll up here and have a look at the title of the article, which tells us a quick breakdown of what we should be hearing. 3 Arrows Capital CEO is very bullish on Dogecoin and says he sees no risk of Doge ever having regulatory issues. Now, off the bat, we can see this is a really cool title. It tells us quite a lot of things and it gives us quite a few stark statements. So we can see, first things first, he is very bullish, which is a good thing. Furthermore, we can see down here that there is no potential of having any regulatory issues, according to the CEO. I think those are two very stark statements. I think they do show good sentiment levels when looking at Dogecoin. We can see down here the CEO of hedge fund management firm 3 Arrows Capital says he is very bullish on Dogecoin. Besides its affordability and accessibility and name recognition is something which appeals to everyday investors. He believes there is no risk of it ever having any regulatory issues. So the CEO of this company, which is called Su Zhu, talked about the meme cryptocurrency Dogecoin on his Uncommon Core podcast, I believe it's called, which is released on Wednesday. 3 Arrows Capital hedge fund firm registered with the Monetary Authority of Singapore is basically something which is discussed in a bit more detail down here. We can see ultimately that Su explained that he is very bullish on the meme coin for various reasons, including its affordability, its accessibility, and this instant name recognition appeal to everyday investors. He noted that anybody can afford to own whole units of Dogecoin and it can easily be transferred between people. And again, asserting that Doge has initially 4 times been a name brand recognition over Ethereum in many US communities. So clearly we can see that a lot of people do actually recognize Dogecoin more than they recognize a currency like Ethereum, and I think this is a big deal. A direct quotation from this individual says that he is very bullish on Dogecoin and memes are simple. It's very easy for everybody to understand. The man who drinks beer can understand it, and the girl who posts selfies on Instagram can understand it as well, and she can just put her money into it and outperform everybody on the market. Now this has been proven to be true actually in the past year or so, and actually this statement itself does, in my opinion, show a very steep and stark statement as well. Talk about the potential of Dogecoin outperforming the whole market. Again, this could be past tense or future tense, but I think it also does continue to show quite a strong conviction in Dogecoin either way. So it shows down here, ultimately, the fact that normal people can invest in Doge, the fact that normal people want to invest in Doge is really a bullish sign. I think this definitely could have some implications positively when it comes to price. I think this is what this investor is trying to highlight. The fact that people can buy Doge, the fact that people are buying Doge, and the fact that people see Doge as something which is instantly recognizable is a bullish sign, and it could see more growth in the future as more and more people buy more Doge and more people catch on to Doge. Here on YouTube, we already know that the Dogecoin community is huge. We have YouTubers with hundreds of thousands of subscribers based off Dogecoin because that many people do want to find out about what is going on with Dogecoin at the moment. I think this is just further spoken about in this article. I do completely agree. But ultimately, yes, the fact that this is being spoken about by a hedge fund manager, or a hedge fund CEO, should I say, is a good sign in my opinion. I think it is a very bullish sign because that is somebody who would be an expert investor, and the fact that he is saying some good things is very good in my opinion. So now onto that technical analysis that we were going to do for Dogecoin. We can see on the 1 day true to that moving average almost exactly. You can see we cannot even see the numbers below sticking out. We are so far seeing an RSI figure down here of 52, which is completely fine as well. Bear in mind 50 is neutral, so 52 is literally just 2 points away and nothing to be concerned about in my opinion. We can see the MACD down there is quite flat as well on the 1 day. The 5 day chart brings a little bit more clarity in. We can see a moving average figure of 0.29. Again, it is lagging ever so slightly behind where we are right now because it does track the past 5 days. But yeah, we are definitely up there right now. And I think that where we are in terms of coin price isn't really too concerning. Now, what is a little bit more concerning is the RSI figure of 23. Bear in mind, guys, 20 is considered to be oversold, so 23 is coming very, very close to being oversold. That is after that big drop that we have seen most recently on the 5 day, and again, it is bringing us down a little bit lower. So 23 on the RSI, coming very, very close to being oversold, and subsequently we are seeing a MACD trend, which is negative as well, coming down after that drop. Now, the 1 month chart is showing us a RSI figure of 52. We're seeing a MACD trend which was bullish but is potentially becoming bearish right now after 2 days in the red almost. Obviously 1 day now is coming up, but yeah, we'll just have to see what happens into the next week. But yeah, we're still in the bullish side, but yes, this trend definitely looks like it is changing. Those lines are once more crossing down and we could be moving into the bearish side for the MACD next week. Now, the 50-day moving average out here is showing us a figure of 23 cent 253, so really not too bad. We can see it is slightly below where we are right now, and again we have had that drop off and now it is coming up strong as you would expect, once more lagging behind because it does track the past 50 days. And the volume figures that we are seeing for today, according to Yahoo Finance, is 2.21 billion, so really not too bad when we look out to that. So that is what we are seeing in the past month or so with Dogecoin. The general trend over the past 3 months becomes a bit more clear out here, but yeah, it's really not looking too bad. We have some very bullish signs from a CEO of 3 Arrows Capital, and that does make me very happy, and it shows that yes, the big money does see Dogecoin as something which really does have potential, as people like you and me, the average retail investor, can catch on to it and obviously does want to catch on to it and does want to buy Dogecoin. The popularity that we have seen does continue to grow, and it doesn't actually cease to go away. I think that is a good thing when we look to Dogecoin investors and the future of Doge overall. Again, this person speaking about the potential of no regulatory issues is a good thing as well. I think that is something which a lot of people have been concerned about. And this person personally does think in their opinion that that is not going to happen. I think that really is good. Tell me your opinions down below, I do want to hear them. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.